It's Joe Pale from Bark. It's December the 5th. It's just another lovely day in the Pacific Northwest. That's pretty much what we get this time of year. At least it's not raining. It is 38 degrees, which is a bit brisk. So in the 3 weeks that I was gone, one of these panels fell over, which ended up draining my batteries completely. However, this set of batteries, which is was configured as a 12-volt system, charged nicely, so I rewired them into a 24-volt configuration so that I could jump these on here so that the charger would register that there was some battery voltage so it would function. So now I'm pumping 28 amps through the bulk charger of my Magna-Sine hybrid, and that's being fueled from my Ryobi 40-volt inverter. There's got to be some way I could work a fourth set of batteries into that rigmarole, huh? So this setup right here just does not have enough storage capacity to recharge these other two big batteries completely, but it's going to give it a good start, and I do have about 10 more of those batteries that I can swap into there, so I should get a pretty good recharge. And if I really need to, I have a generator I could fire up, but those are noisy, and I'm just not in the mood for noise. This is my day off, so yeah, we're going to go noise-free if at all possible. I said I prefer quiet. So, alcohol and Cyber Monday are a bad combination for me. I ended up with one of these arriving. So this is a pellet-powered patio heater, which I hope works better than just the propane one does. It will be cheaper to run in any event. Well, it looks like some assembly is required, so I'm going to go ahead and read the instructions and enjoy a barley pop. Yeah, the directions are pretty boring. I think I'm just going to wing it. Seems pretty self-evident. A good rule of thumb when assembling things is to not tighten up everything real tight until you get the alignment right. Unless, of course, you like screwing and unscrewing things over and over again. Oh man, check out how cool this is. There's a decal on almost every surface, including every single piece of glass. Who doesn't want to clean that off? Well, after hand carving about 160,000 pellets, I got this baby pretty much filled up. And I went ahead and got her lit up. Hopefully we'll be chooching. Well, this guy really hums along on a high setting. The paint is stinking like hell, though. Hopefully that'll finish up pretty soon. But yeah, look at that guy go. The flame actually shoots right up into the chimney. Oh, about right there. And I'm going to try, which I'm hoping is my last, Heather's Choice grass-fed bison chili. We'll see. Let's go ahead and pop this baby open and see what's inside. Oh, almost lost the whole business right there, didn't I? Get the old do not eat right on top. Pretty much looks like just beef right up on top there. Decent. Let's put some hot water in it. Just going to go ahead and pull 10 ounces of hot water right off of the old Even Ember stove. It's actually a patio heater, not really so much a stove. Go on ahead and seal her up. I'm going to go put her in one of my Packet Gourmet koozies, and we'll come back in 20 minutes. 20 or more minutes has elapsed, so let's go ahead and put this Heather's Choice into a bowl. Should probably give her a little quick stir before I dump her in there. It's a good sized portion. As I was pouring this out, I have to see it smells a little bit more like a marinara sauce than a chili. Let's give her a taste. Yeah, it really tastes Italian, not like chili at all. And it needs more water and more time. So I gave this baby a titch more water and some more time on top of the old Even Embers, just to give her a try. Get her a little more better looking. Oh, it's hot. Right, this baby's had time to rehydrate a little bit more. Let's give her another taste. Actually, this tastes nothing like chili, but it tastes really good. If I had a bowl of pasta to dump this on top of, it would be perfect. This is a great pasta sauce, but it doesn't taste anything like chili. And if you told me it was bison was in there, I'd be like, oh. Gotta trigger the light again. Yeah, it doesn't taste like bison at all. Well, I don't know. I don't taste a bison flavor. It just tastes like meat and sauce. It's good. The meat is not reconstituted correctly, like you would get with like a freeze-dried. It's just not that great. And by the way, you're like, well, dehydrated meat is never going to taste as good as freeze-dried. I would say yes, and it should not cost the same. Well, it's the 19th of December, and it's actually, well, it doesn't look like it right there, but it's actually sunny out. Let me see if I can get some blue sky. There's a wee bit right there. But it's still pretty chilly out. It was 34 degrees when I got up here this morning. So I went ahead and fired up the Even Ember pellet patio heater, and of course my solo stove. And I had a roll of Reflectix that's 4 feet tall or 48 inches. I'm not sure what that works out into metric for those who like that kind of thing. But anyhow, that is working great. It's actually quite cozy in there. That Reflectix just bounces back all that radiant energy, and it also stops the wind from going down your neck. So win-win. And yeah, so today the sun came up about right there, and it's not going to get any higher, that's the sun, than any of these trees all day long. So it's pretty much a zero solar power day. Although blue skies are still nice. So I figured out a way to get some more batteries involved in charging up this group of batteries. I haven't zoomed in too far here. Into my house batteries for my shed. I got a Goal Zero, and it is using 825 watts to charge those batteries. And then I'm inputting 292 watts from these two battery or automobile style charging units and my new Ryobi inverter. So I'm putting in about 300 watts or 264 watts from these two guys, and then it's just taking batteries power out of this ghetto setup right here, which is hooked up to solar panels on the other side of the shed. Today I decided I would dig into the last meal kit sent to me by Dan and Evangeline. It's shrimp Alfredo. Let's bust open this 832 gram delight. We have our list of contents / instructions. Chocolate mix, V8 juice, our shrimp Alfredo, and some key lime pie for dessert. We got an FRH and some wet fire and some matches. Okay, condiment pouch with some Cholula, some grape jelly, and these dental picks are a great idea, by the way, and I think that's probably another jelly. Sailor Boy crackers, and another accessory kit. So inside our accessory kit, we have a spoon that didn't survive too well. We got some napkins, which are always handy. A couple of 3-in-1 coffees, a sriracha, and a Tabasco. 20 cacciatore. We got a Gatorade, hand cleaner, sugar in the raw turbinado sugar, Canadian mint. We got some Skippy. We got some Amber hand sanitizer, Slim Jim, water purifier tablets, Viking wipe, and some Altoids. Well, it looks like I had a little rain since the last time I was here. Also, note to self, turn wheelbarrow upside down. I think it's probably about 40, maybe 38 degrees outside the canopy here. But if you're sitting in this chair, it's 62 degrees. It's pretty nice. So this is a propane patio heater, and I got the solo stove going right here, and of course my pellet stove heater. I'm trying to figure out which's the best situation. Pretty much all three of them at the same time is the best situation. Let's go ahead and take a look at this Alfredo. I can open it without spilling it, which is always a challenge for me. Or even just opening it. There we are. So we got our noodles and our shrimp in there. And I guess there's probably some more flavors down at the bottom, but I'm not going to dig around because it's pretty full up to the top and I don't want to spill it. I've gone ahead and added the water right up to the top of the food. I'm going to stick her in the old packet gourmet bag. We'll come back in, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes. I'll go ahead and try this Slim Jim out. They were good in the last two. I imagine this will be just as good. Kind of greasy looking. Ew. But it's a Slim Jim. It's not gourmet stuff. Time for some Sailor Boy pilot bread. Quite possibly the least interesting thing in this whole package, but it's good food though. You can actually get these in most of your grocery stores. They're not hard to find. It's hard to open. Golly. There we go. Oh, they fit in there tight. Oh. How'd you guys get these in there? Yeah, the trick is don't try to pull two out at the same time. Just take one and then they come out nice. We'll just put a little the old Skippy Creamy on here. Maybe. It's still like 40 degrees, so things like this are just not really very spreadable and are also very difficult to put on here if you're trying to not put your arm in front of the camera. Put a little of the old grape Smuckers on there. Just going to go Tracy Phillips and mix these together. Well, the light is waning, as they say. Cheers. Do you actually need to see me eat peanut butter and jelly? No. Well, a reasonable amount of time has passed, and it's feeling a little gushy in there. I hope I didn't put too much water. Might be having Alfredo soup. Don't look too bad. It's kind of soupy. So I did a little pre-taste on this and added my salt and pepper packets to this. It's actually quite nice. If I had added like probably 50% more water than it needed, it'd be absolutely perfect. The shrimp taste is really good. The sauce taste is really good. Well done. Yeah, that shrimp was really good. I put a little bit of that sriracha packet in there. That really kicked her up a notch, and God dang, I just screwed up. I don't know if it's just me, but these packages are kicking my ass every single time. Anyhows, here's our key lime pie. That looks nice. You get your cinnamon, or not cinnamon, but graham cracker crust on the bottom. This is going to be very stiff, I'm sure. Uh-huh. Wow, this is crazy good. I thought it was going to be like overly sweet, but it's not. I mean, it's very sweet, but there's the lime flavor in this is great. It's kind of a mouthful at first, but man, so delicious. Well, that's pretty much the highlights out of this meal. It's absolutely fantastic. Be awesome if you could buy those things, but yeah, it would be super expensive. Pretty much all I got left are a bunch of commercial drinks, which I'm just not feeling in the mood to try. I'm sure that Nescafe coffee is fantastic. The Gatorade, I'm sure, is fantastic. I got these two guys left. I've had this twice before. This is the V8 drink. It is amazing. You get the water ratio right. It tastes exactly like V8 right out of the can. And I've had this chocolate mix before with less exciting results. So I'm not really going to try that again. But I just want to say a huge thanks to Dan and Evangeline for sending that over my way. Again, hats off. Great job.